sorry, girl. I'm sorry. You okay? Do you want to see the camera, Kona? Do you want to see the camera? This is Kona. She's super emotional. We have 5 dogs, and she was our 3rd fur baby. Yeah, she was our 3rd. Koba is my firstborn fur baby. And then we got Congo, and then it was Kona. Yeah. I don't know why she wanted me so bad this morning, but she did. You okay, girl? Look at her, so tired. Her so tired. Oh, Kona. Oh, choo-choo-choo-choo. She likes being under someone's face. I did. Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay. You guys can call her. I put her down. Okay, I did. Oh my gosh, I did get a house. So I've been off publicly just because dude, it's been, I mean, the last video that I did, I explained how, dude, there's some really serious heavy stuff like happening. And, dude, it's hard. It's hard. It is so hard. You know, like I am one person, and I leave my children every day to go be by my husband's side and help him. It's a lot going back and forth in the middle of a move, but I'm just so glad that we did find a place. Like it's just crazy how it happened. It's amazing. Dude, the cooking videos that will commence in the future. Like last night, I cooked something for the very first time. Oh my gosh, and it was so bomb. So I'm really excited. Now, if for my supporters though, I've been live every day. Yesterday, like one video was like 5 hours long. It was crazy. So if you do want more special content, there is a whole lot that, yeah, I've been live literally every single day. And what's cool is that my supporters were able to see. Like I was live doing my makeup one time, and I had told people, like I put in the application, I put in my application last night, and I need this house. It's really important. And the house was so perfect, dude. It was like beautiful. I feel like if I were to get any house, that would have been it. It was just, oh my gosh, so gorgeous. So I had told, and I was kind of skeptical, like, do I want to tell people I put an application? Because, you know, sometimes when you tell people your moves, they try so hard to go against, you know? Like there are so much more people in the world that will root for your downfall than support you and try to help you to overcome, you know, the hard things you go through. So I'm just like, do I want to say this publicly? You know, like, do I want to go live publicly and share, like, really, because it's really serious for me, you know? Like, I'm a real person and my children are real and their father is real, and we get real life harassed. Like it's bad. So I want a place for my children so we can feel safe and, you know, have a new chapter and then bring my baby home. Like, oh my gosh, there's just so many good things happening, but also so much hardships as well. So for me, it's like I need to take a step back from the public if I get overwhelmed with it. You know I've been getting so many messages, and I'm so grateful for all the people who are just like, don't let the haters get to you. Like, come back and I don't, I don't make moves based off of how other people make moves. Vaughn's in the hospital for very serious things, and oh my gosh, like when he's out and discharged, I will be talking about those things because it is so crazy. And yesterday I just felt like I was losing it. Like it was so awful, dude. And it's hard, you know, taking care of my babies, a lot of work, especially when there's so many people against you. That's hard. That's really hard. And when I mean people, I'm talking about like people in the medical field, you know. It is a struggle, but listen, however long I gotta fight and however long I got to advocate for my baby, however long I have to fight for his right to get decent health care, then that's what I'm gonna do. But I might be a little stressed, you know, like I might have a breakdown. And yesterday I felt that, like I felt that breakdown, and it was awful. Ugh. But again, my supporters got to see it. Like they saw the real raw in the moment. Like I'm crying. I'm just like, this is not okay. You know, the stuff that's happening is absolutely unacceptable. You know, like it's disgusting to me, because Vaughn is the most incredible man I've ever met. And if anyone deserves a chance, it is him. So it's hard, it's rough, you know? Like I feel like the same way I had to fight for the VA to not pull the plug when he first got there, I feel like it's the same way now. And I'm just like, dude, he's not in the hospital because his health is declining, because he's getting worse. No, someone abused him, and that's why he's there. So we're gonna help this man because that person's negligence he shouldn't pay for. So let's help him get back to his baseline so that he can continue to fight the good fight. That's how I feel, you know? Like Vaughn is so alert and aware. He is there. And these last couple days, oh my gosh, because I went 2 days without seeing him recently. And that has always negatively affected him in the past. You know, it's affected him in the past. It's affected me, and in a really bad way. But the last thing that I told my baby was that I am going to be looking for a place for us to live. And I found a house. It is incredible. And I'm going to put in the application. This is moringa oil, by the way. It's on my Amazon storefront. What is my Amazon storefront? I think it is www.amazon.com/shop/exo.redroses. So just in case. Oh my gosh. And there are so many good stuff that I'm using from Amazon. So, and they're getting added, like red light therapy. I've been talking about it with, you know, my supporters, but dude, I'm going to put you guys on game. It is incredible. I'll do it another day. Maybe not this live because I have to do my makeup and I got stuff to do. Oh my gosh, there's a rodeo in Tucson right now and I still haven't went, but I am just, I guess it's a big deal. Like someone told me that the schools were like shut down here, that children weren't going to the school because it was the rodeo. I've never heard of that. Like, is that something that your city or town does? You know, I guess there's like really big stuff that happens in Tucson, like the gem show. The gem show is like the world's biggest gem show. It's crazy. People from all over the world fly to Tucson. It's crazy. Crazy. And then right after that, then we have a rodeo. It lasts a whole week. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Let me pin comment. I almost invited you to the live, Ashley. Yay, Michelle! Mango Princess. Hello, Susie. A vertical hug to you. A virtual hug or a vertical? Like, I don't know if that is like a man trying to be a little slick. Let me give you a vertical hug. Let me vertical hug you, you know? Like, okay. Hopefully you meant virtual and that you're a woman. Which CMOS brand? Oh my God. I use mine. I use the one, the CMOS that I'm going to sell. It's amazing. And it's super purple. Like, oh my gosh. The name of it, dude. Oh my gosh. We're going to get the name of the CMOS trademarked because it is, oh my gosh, just seriously, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. We do that for a week every year? No way, yeah. Oh, hello, Tammy. Tucson Rodeo is amazing. It's been going on since I can remember. I'm from Tucson. Really? See, I want to go still. Sunday's the last day. So, yeah. It's so nice to see you too, Leticia. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh. And well, I should have, dude, my hair is curly now, bro. It's like, I go from straight, like super straight from whenever I was younger. And then I would get a lot of perms growing up because I loved like super curly hair. And then, you know, I just loved the blonde hair, and I rocked the blonde hair for probably more years of my life than I didn't rock blonde hair. But now, like with so many lifestyle changes, one thing that I didn't want to do anymore was bleach my hair. Now, I feel like I don't know if I'm so against adding toner with developer, because that's what my baby would always do to my hair. We would mix like 20 volume developer with Wella T18, and it lightens virgin hair, and it lightens it in like the most beautiful way. But it matches my hair. It might not, that's not how it might be for everyone, because we all have different undertones. Like, even though my hair is brown, you know, I feel like I have certain undertones too. So there are different toners from Wella that you could use, but Wella T18, it turns purple, but they have other ones that turns blue. So anyways, ask your local Sally's Beauty Supply representative. But I felt like, okay, if I, hold on. If I were to color my hair, it would be that. But now my hair is like super curly. This is like not even as curly as it was yesterday. Like, it was so curly. I'm like, what happened to me? Like, I don't know, but I'm not complaining. I love it. But I still love me some wigs, okay? Like, being blonde is, I love being blonde. Hi, Robin. I was afraid. You weren't coming back, Robin. No, my plan was always to come back to social media. There were times where I felt like, bump this. People don't deserve to know about my family. Like, you know, feeling like I just feel so blessed. I am so thankful and grateful for the family that I have. I am deeply in love with my husband, who's deeply in love with me. My children see such a wonderful, peaceful home. I'm giving my children something that they can, those values and those morals and, you know, family oriented, all of that, they're going to take that with them as they grow older, you know? I think it was 2 days ago when I was live for my supporters, I had mentioned how it's like inviting someone for a meal. You know, like me being live, it's like, hey guys, come on into my house. I prepared a delicious meal for you and your family. Come on in. I made this, I made that, and they're all my favorites, my favorite dishes. And I invited other people over so they can try my favorite dish. And it makes me excited because I love my favorite dishes for a reason, and I want to give it to them and give them a try. So let's just say they come on in, they sit at the table, and let's say there's a bowl of quinoa. They take some soy sauce, extra sodium, pour it all over, and then try to serve it to everybody else. It's like, wait a minute. And then they're like, oh, you know what? Never mind. I don't want your dang quinoa. I'm going to go find something else to eat. So then they go, open the fridge, take off the orange juice, drink right out of the carton, put it back, like taste some leftovers. And I'm like, wait a minute. Hey, wait. I wanted to invite you for dinner. Like, come and eat the dinner that I prepared. Like, please don't go in my fridge. That's rude. Like, that's ours. I didn't open my whole entire fridge to use. So could you please come back to the table? They're like, no, I'm out. I'm going to go to the bedroom. And then they roll around in the bed. That is, to me, beds are sacred. For like a man and a woman, like for me, my bedroom was, and Vaughn felt the same way. Like our bed, he didn't want anyone else in our room, especially on our bed. So I respect that. And I grew up the same way. Like my parents' bed is like, that is the place of the house that is theirs, you know? Like that's how I've always viewed it. So then people go roll around in my bed, you know, and it's like, wait a minute, what is you doing? Okay, now it's time to get about my house. Like, you've already violated my privacy. I invited you for dinner. This is unacceptable. Y'all gotta get out. Get out. And that was what me leaving social media was. It was like, wait a minute, what is y'all doing? This is not good because it also affects the people that you claim to care about. You know, portraying me to be someone that I am not affects my children and my husband directly, because then people actually believe it. And then this is why my family was investigated by the police. This is why my family was investigated by APS. This is why my family was investigated by CPS. They had to talk to my children several times. I'm just like, this is sad. That's a violation, and my children have to be concerned that they could possibly get taken away. How does that make them feel better when their father is fighting for his life in the hospital? How is trashing me and putting out a false narrative going to help the people that depend on me, you know? So I was like, bro, bye. You know, and coming back to social media is the same thing. You know, people, I can tell that the same stuff is happening just by the comments, because I could tell the negative comments, that's not something from their own initiative. It's like you're hearing it from someone else, because I could tell you don't even know me based off of that question, you know? So it's like, okay, weird. It's just weird. But we are so, oh gosh, I'm so blessed. Like, how can I, you know, although it's awful that Vaughn is in the hospital for the reasons that he is, he's here. He won again. That man is a fighter. And I will continue to fight as long as he continues to fight. And when he feels like this is enough, it's too much, I'm going to give him that respect and tell, okay, baby. But as long as if he is showing me signs like he wants to continue to quantify, want to do all that, I'm right by your side, baby. And I'm going to make sure you got everything you need for me to make this happen. Just like me being back to social media is so I can make some shmoney, okay? I'm making shmoney now. I'm not going to post a GoFundMe. You being here helps me because I make an income. by you just watching. Literally, that's it. You don't have to do a dang thing. You don't have to give me any shmoney. You just gotta watch. So that's why I'm not blocking the negative, because that actually helps me. So the very next thing that I'm gonna buy is a mother-sucking ambulance, okay? I am going to buy an ambulance or a van that I could put my baby in and then take him to the specialists that know about him and want to help him. Because he has people outside the VA that want to help him. It's amazing. Because how else could that happen if it wasn't for God? You know, like there's no way that things are going as well as they are without him. Now, although there are things that are like right now is a major setback, he bounced back, okay? I got to see, dude, when I was by his bedside before 911 was called, it looked like he was going into cardiac arrest again. His heart rate was 125 and Vaughn was like jerking really bad. It was awful. Like he was jerking. And I was holding his hand and I was trying to tell the person like, come on, you need to call 911. And he just wanted to assess and he wanted to see. And I'm thinking like, how much more do you need to assess? Like this is serious. And Vaughn's heart rate went from 125 down to 66. I felt all this limp. His eyes rolled and I told the guys, one of you guys needs to be ready to perform CPR. Cause that was the most, that was terrifying. But they didn't have to do it because Vaughn bounced right back. It's like his heart rate went back. He didn't even drop all the way to where he had no pulse. I seen the life come back into him. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Call 911 immediately. So they call 911. And so the guy is being all nonchalant. I have a gentleman here who is gushing fluid from his G-tube. And so I interrupt him. I'm like, he almost went into cardiac arrest. I need paramedics here immediately. Like they didn't see the need. And that's the type of stuff I deal with. Like you could see the man struggling. This needs to be taken seriously. Like call 911 now. I shouldn't have to repeat myself. But of course I can call 911. Him being a nurse, him having the credentials, him all of that, that's going to be better. So he didn't wait much longer than what needed to happen. And for me, it's like, that's my baby. So I'm just going to do it now. Come on. But Vaughn came back from that. It's amazing. What? I work with patients with TBI and someone wants to donate a van fully equipped? Are you serious right now? What do you mean? Okay, I'm just gonna wait because I've had people say certain things and I'm like, holy crap. Dude. Listen, don't make me lose it. Holy crap. Whew. I need toilet paper. That's crazy. Anyways, dude, listen, if that is true, send me a private message. But I'm going to continue on because I'm going to, for sure, Vaughn is going to get an ambulance or a van. I think a van might be better, but I don't know. Because an ambulance is going to have, but then again, I've been looking at vans. There's some websites that I've been looking at and dude, it's crazy. I know, Samantha. What? Dude, that's crazy. Oh, dude, I'm so caught off now. That threw me off. Oh my gosh. You know, it's when the world was against me, or it felt like it, because I know I had a whole lot of supporters, but a lot of you guys were really silent, and I appreciate that because I don't want to give into negativity. I avoid it, you know? Like, nope, you're not gonna hear me addressing people by name, okay? And a lot of these people I don't know about because my friends don't tell me. My friends tell each other, but they don't tell me. And that's good because I need to stay focused. You know, I have to stay focused. It's such a blessing to have people in your corner that want to see him progress, like that want to help him to get better. Right now, he hasn't been around those people. He's been around people that are wondering why he's not a DNR. Why is this man not a DNR? Literally, that is the questions that doctors ask. And it goes so much deeper than that. So much deeper. It's awful. And for someone who fights so hard, how many women do you know would stay, and not just women, men, how many people do you know that would stay by their significant other as hard as I am? Some people, even my friends, I just talked to my girlfriend this morning and she says, I couldn't do it, Dre. Like, I applaud you. I don't know how you do it, but I support you. I just know I couldn't do it. And I love that because my friends that are in my corner don't have the same beliefs as me in everything. We're so different in so many ways. But what makes a friend is knowing that I would make different decisions, but it also, that don't matter. That doesn't matter because she's not in my shoes. So she doesn't try to tell me what I should do, what I shouldn't do. She just tries to breathe life into me, you know? All my friends do. Breathe life into me, helping me to, you know, I'm not alone. I'm not alone in this fight. I have an incredible support system. And then now that I'm back to social media, oh my gosh, now that I'm back to social media and I have my supporters, like that is, even my mom, my mom recently made a Facebook and she was like, all she keeps hearing is how nobody else has this type of supporters like I do. And not in that way, like just understand that this is my mom. She doesn't watch anybody else. So in no way does this mean that I'm better or at all. Just understand this is my mom in her world, you know? Like she just made a Facebook page like recently. So it's not, it's not her world. And she's also, I'm her daughter, you know? She's gonna think the world of me, especially because she sees firsthand what I go through. And she sees how hard I advocate for Vaughn. And then she also got to see for the first time the comments on my Facebook because I'm not on YouTube like that. You know, my mom, she was on YouTube like that. So my mom did get sucked down a little bit, you know, watching things that hurt her. So that was hard for her. So then to come to my Facebook page and now she sees all the comments of the positivity, that makes her feel so glad that there are people that feel that way, you know? And I am certainly so grateful for the people that, you know, support me, you know, and that doesn't mean that you agree with everything, but also that doesn't mean that you have to tell me you disagree because I'm the one in that position, you know. there's nobody else contributing for the betterment of Vaughn's health financially. Nobody. I am so thankful at the beginning. That was great to see that there were people that supported in a more emotional way and mental way. What did I just, hold on. I thought I saw maybe I'm tripping. But I'm just glad that I don't know where I'm going at with this. I'm just glad that I'm here. And then I get to share the journey, because it's not past tense. Like, this is not something that happened years ago. This is my current life, like right now, you know? This is my current life that, you know, people wanted to tell my story instead of letting me or Vaughn tell our story. They put my story out there and decided what the narrative was going to be, and people ran with it. But at this point, I need to make shmoney so that I can buy an ambulance. Ambulances aren't cheap, but you will see me, because I'm not just a person who says stuff and not does stuff. I told my baby I was going to find a house, and I told my children I'm going to get us up out of this RV. Although we love this RV and we are so happy. Dude, we were happy in our RV. You know, I've taught my children to be grateful for your blessings and the little things. And now we're in a house. It's almost, dude, it's 700 feet bigger than my last house. And my last house was big. You know, my dog's got room to run around. And then my baby is going to be able to be here. You know, and I'm going to hire people so that they can come here and help take care of him. You know, and the amount that I would pay is not much more different than paying the other place that I was paying. And this time, he gets to hear the children run around screaming, having fun. He gets to hear our dogs acting a fool. He gets to hear Congo with his loud sips of his water. Like, he gets to hear Bernard ruing, woo woo, like, Jacob, like, the smell of my food. You don't think that's going to trigger memories and things? And I feel like that is going to be so healing. And the fact that I'm going to have people, I'm going to hire people to help. I could still continue doing lives as often as I want, so I can continue putting out content, and y'all don't got to do a damn thing. Just watch me. That's it. You don't got to do nothing but watch me. That's it. And then I can continue to pay for him getting outside help. And then I can, you know, continue to pay for his foods, because I paid fully for his Kate Farms vegan formula. That's not covered by insurance either, you know, but I will do whatever and everything I have to so that he has whatever he needs. This is why this van/ambulance is so important to me, because now the specialists that I've already met, like, I've talked to specialists that are fully aware of Vaughn's struggle. I'll say struggle, and they want to help. And it's not just one person. Like, I've talked to different people at this establishment, and they all told me about how incredible the treatment that they want to do for Vaughn was on them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is meant to be. I am supposed to be here at this moment. I needed to meet these people so that Vaughn can get the help. And I've tried for months and months and months to try to get a referral from the VA to send him there. But it's so hard. It's such a fight. It's a fight that I have not been able to conquer. So because I'm tired of waiting for the VA to do something that could really benefit Vaughn, I'm going to do it my damn self. And that's the energy that I am on. Since I'm not getting the help and he's not getting the help that I feel he needs, then watch. I'm going to be his own superhero, and I'm going to make sure that he gets the help he needs. Right now, I can't transport him anywhere. I got to contact AMR. You know, that's who transfers him. And the only way that he gets transferred where I don't pay for it is if it's, you know, something emergency or whichever. Anyways. Thank you, Tara. He has, no, never mind. Hi, Linda. Listen to the spirit, not people. It is easy for me to listen to the spirit, girl. Trust me. It is easy for me, for sure. Nobody can change my mindset. Like, literally nobody. Nobody is going to break me to where I am going to stop giving my family the help and care that they need. I might be a little stressed. I might have to step back because I'm stressed with what's happening in my life. But please, y'all don't give credit to the haters. I don't even like that word. Not like that. It just sounds so, I don't know. Because they're not haters. And I know it has a different definition, but I mean, they're obsessed. That's what it is. Obsessors. Like, it's not haters. It's people that are, like, obsessed. Oh, no, J. Rose. Dude, yeah, put some cucumber. Slice up some cucumber and put it in some water and add some strawberries. Yes, you're too strong to be broken. Yes. That is super dark. So I'm going to take my CoverGirl little thing. And try to lighten it just a little bit. Yeah. You're so sweet now. I'm trying to get him in a van or an ambulance. What a shame you have to go through this. He's a veteran. All the help should be handed to you. Vasali! Oh my gosh! I didn't know it was you, hon! Oh my gosh. You're doing amazing. I'd be a basket case. You're a supporter? So, Kara May, go look at my live last night. I was a mess. But even then, I feel like I still don't break down in a way that you would expect. But that's because I have Jehovah's hand. I can't fall down. I don't try to focus on how I can fix the solutions for Vaughn. No way. That is not my expertise. That is his. So all I need to do is focus on holding his hand. That's it. Because he will guide me to whichever way Vaughn needs that is best. And I truly believe that. And even if I make a decision that shouldn't, like maybe I should have made a different one. If a decision had really bad consequences, or I don't know. I just know that Jehovah's still going to provide a way out because he knows that my intentions are pure and I'm trying really hard to pray about every decision before making it. Asking if this is the right way to go. I am like, dude, I don't have my eyebrow brush. So, I don't know. Okay, you guys come with me. I need to go look for where would it be? Oh, would it be in my bag? My bag's right here. Okay, hold on. Hi, Caitlin. There we go. But today I woke up feeling like I'm going to get through this. That I just need to focus on how no matter what trouble anyone has caused, no matter what, Vaughn still gets what he needs in the long run. It might be a little hard. I might get knocked down a little bit because, dude, it is not easy. You know, like, oh my gosh, like it would be smooth sailing if people wouldn't judge. But because they do and they allow their judgment to get to them, it affects him. He is so strong. So I didn't see him for like 2 days because like I was going to, I was in the middle of moving and it was just so hard. But I asked and prayed that Vaughn be okay because he's gone down negatively when I haven't been there. So I prayed, and when I finally seen him a couple days ago, his eyes were so wide open. He was looking like, woman, where the hell have you been? Like 100%, I felt that energy from him. That is literally, and I swear, me and Vaughn are so connected. I swear, that's why he felt. So I explained, baby, do you remember how I told you I'm gonna get us a house for us and our babies? I got it, and it's really nice. And the application, the house that I originally wanted, it literally, my application got denied. And that was, I read that, or I seen that while I was live one time recently. It was a few days ago, and I was absolutely devastated because I really felt like this was the perfect house, you know, and I got so emotionally attached to this house, like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Like it was, oh my gosh, it was bomb. So when it got denied, that hurt my heart so bad. It was like, dude, what am I gonna do? This is just not, this is awful. I need to get my baby a place to live, you know? Like I need this, that, and the other. And, you know, I even got a little teary-eyed because I really needed this house to come through. And while I was live, I was like, you know what? No, I need to shift. No, it wasn't that live. But at some point after, I was like, I need to shift my focus. I need to not think of it like, you know, if I don't get the house, then that is for my benefit. Because there might be some type of, go ahead. Yeah. Yep. Mommy, do you know where my eyebrow brush is? No, I didn't use it. No. I don't know where it's at either. How am I not going to have eyebrows today? Thank you, Bunny. What is this?
It's the popsicle I made yesterday.
Yeah, he made popsicles for supporters yesterday. Woo! What is it, Poppy?
A popsicle.
No, like what's the ingredients?
There's orange. I made it with orange juice, coconut cream, and lots of agave.
That's right.
That's really good.
Good job. Just make sure you put all the rest back. Okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know where. we gonna figure something out. I don't know what we gonna do, but we gonna do it. I don't like being without brows like this. Oh no, Angie, rude. Why are you barely getting notified? Oh my gosh! And I got a 5-burner stove, y'all. Dude. So anyways, while I was live and after I got denied, exactly, Jessica, that's exactly what happened. Because while I was live, after my application got rejected, then my friend was like, where do you want to live? I will start looking. I'm like, do. And then the very first place that she sent, I was like, oh, I know those styles of homes. Those are the type of homes that I toured when I first got to Tucson. And the lady had such a good luck finding a place because I had my 5 dogs, you know? So most places are 2 pet minimum, and then also small dogs only. So I had so many odds against me in getting a home. You know, you're not going to see my pay stubs, looking like I can afford it. So that was the first hardship, is having someone trust me enough that I can pay rent. And then I have 5 dogs. Someone's going to have to trust me enough that I'm going to do everything I can to take very good care of their home. It's so much. And then after I left, after the lady was like, yeah, 2 pet minimum, good luck trying to find a place. It was not encouraging, I wish you well, I hope you find a place. It was girl, I don't know what you was thinking, trying to apply for those. You could rehome your pets. Maybe that's not what she's thinking, but it had a negative connotation with it, or negative energy with it. So whenever my friend sent me this, I was like, I've already tried. I don't want to. And then after I got off live, I'm like, well, what's the worst that can happen? Another no? At this point, I need to hear no again, because ask and ask, you shall receive. So I'm going to be persistent, because I wasn't. So I'm like, blankety blank, I would like to take a look at this house. And the lady was like, okay, I can meet you right now. And I was like, okay, well, let me tell you my special circumstances first to see if I could even apply to get this home. So then I tell her, I've been out of work for 8 months and it's not going to show that I could financially afford this house. However, I do have enough money in my savings where I could pay 6 to 12 months in advance as a show of good faith that the rent is going to be paid. And I talked about how, Vaughn was not in the hospital for good reasons, and how I need a place for him to go after he gets out. So she was like, okay, first, my sister works in the medical field, and she works for a company that can help you with placement and, help you with, the needs for your husband. And for me, that was 100% a sign that this is who I'm supposed to be talking to. I feel like I want to go in the direction that God wants me to, but I also ask that I need you to be clear that this is what you want me to do, or this is the direction that you want me to go, because I don't want to make a wrong step. If I'm being guided this way, I want to go this way. And if it's not this way, then please make that clear to me, because I don't want to hurt my family with making a wrong decision or getting a house I shouldn't, because then you don't know what can happen down the road. There could be a million things that I don't see, but that he sees. So I want to make sure. And so her saying that, I knew this is who I need to be talking to in this exact moment. Because although I'm calling about a house, She wants to help me with Vaughn and how I can help him. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, this is good. This is a good sign. And then she was like, give me about 15 minutes. I know the owner of the house, and he's a really cool guy, and he lives in Texas. And let me talk to him. And I said, okay, can I have your email? Because I already have pre-typed a letter introducing my family, included with pictures. And so she gave me her email, and I sent that letter over. And it was a picture of our family. My favorite picture of our family. And it was also an updated picture of how Vaughn looks now. And his eyes are like wide open. He's looking at the camera. Like, we take selfies and he looks at the camera, dude. It's cute. So I took a selfie and his eyes are wide, but you can see his, what do you call it? Tracheotomy or tracheostomy. I don't know which it is, but, and then I also sent, certifications that my fur babies are registered as emotional support animals. So I sent that right away. And then she called me back and she's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. I already talked, or I left a voicemail with my sister, but I'm going to send a text message to her with you in it. And I'm going to connect you with her. So that she can help you with your husband's needs. And she knows all those things. She's like, I don't know. I'm a real estate agent, but that's her specialty. So she is the person you're going to want to go to. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is good. This is my sign, you know? And so then she tells me, oh, and I'm not going to be able to go show you the house, but my other coworker, who I've known since childhood, she's like, we all grew up together. I started this business. We're all from Tucson. And you know, our children play together. Like, we work together. I trust her. She's going to help. She's going to meet you there and show you the house. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why is she telling me all of these things? Like, she could have just said, my real estate agent is going to meet you at the house. But it was like, she told me things to help me to be comfortable so that I could trust her. And I'm like, this is another sign for me. So I go and I tour the house and I look at it, and she was like, let me show you this other house. Because there's this other 5-bedroom that has a den downstairs. And I don't know if that's something, and it doesn't have a 2-story. It's all one. So it has a den, you know, whatever. So then I toured that house too. And then my children really wanted stairs. And for me, Vaughn has to stay downstairs. He has to. And because he's going to stay downstairs, I'm going to stay downstairs. And there's 2 bedrooms downstairs. And Raza always, like, that little boy needs mommy. Okay, so since I'm going to be downstairs with daddy, Raza has his own bedroom. Raza has never had his own bedroom. Like, this is a big deal. My son has his own bedroom, you know? And don't think that, oh my gosh, this poor family, they've been suffering. Please, okay? That little boy's so happy that he gets scratches every single night, because even though he'll have his own bedroom, I'm sure he's going to want mommy, you know? So please, well, I don't even want to say please, because I know people will take little snips and clips and really try to, you know, turn the narrative around into making me a villain, but whatever. They gonna do what they do. So let me just not, but anyways, so I felt like I really liked this house, the one that we're in. And she was like, okay, cool. Well, you know, put in that application because it looks like everything is ready to go. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean? She's like, oh, well, it looks like, they want you to go ahead and try to apply for it. They just want to see certain things on your application. So I'm just like, oh my God, yes, what's the website, So then I don't even drive home. I just drive out away from that and I go park somewhere and I'm like, I'm going to fill it out right now. I'm not going to wait until I get home. And so as I'm filling it out, it wants you to link your bank account information so that they could see what's in your bank. And I'm like, okay, that's good because I'm a really good saver, because I'm not a really big spender. We truly try to live our life simply. So I make sure that we have money in the bank for a rainy day. How do you think I was able to pay all this time not working on social media, but my family had everything that they needed? I don't think it's coincidence that I'm a good saver. Even that, I feel like that's a sign that we were supposed to save money. How is it that I got the RV like right before this tragedy happened? Although I don't feel like the tragedy was supposed to happen, I do feel like, okay, you could see bad things happening also. Like maybe that he just foresaw that certain things were going to be bad. So he made sure that I have what I needed to get through that, So I thought, okay, this is good. But I don't remember my bank account information. That information is saved on my computer. I got to go to my computer. So then I'm like, pedal to the metal within the speed limit, just like, anyways, whatever. So I go home and I get on the computer and I go live. And I'm like really calm and I'm putting in the application and my supporters are right there and I'm putting it in, and after some time I link my bank account info and then it's done. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need to be okay if it gets rejected, because I was so sad when the other house got declined. Like that made me feel bad. Like that, I was like, damn, I really wanted that house. But I don't want to be that way. I don't want to have my emotions attached to material things. I want to be like, okay, Jehovah, if you say no to this house, it is for a better reason that I cannot see. So I prepared myself that if it was yes, it's because that's where we need to be. If it's no, it's because he is saving us from something that I don't know, and I don't care. And that was a very different mindset that I had when I put in the first application. It was like, I want this house. I need it. This is perfect. And it was hard. It's like, that's hurtful. Like, why? Because the email didn't say your application was declined. It was, we chose another application. And I offered more money each month than what they were asking for. So I'm just thinking like, what did they ask for? And I even sent an email back from the one that the application said no. I even sent an email back and I said, was something more offered? Because I'm just like, what was it? I will offer more money, But then it's like, take the sign as a sign, like don't try to force something that is not for you. So when I was, I had a different mindset and I was okay. And after like 20 minutes, and mind you, I'm still live. After like 20 minutes, they call me and I was like, this is the owner's assistant. And I'm like, hello? And she's talking to me and she says that, the application does look good, but I see that you are an animal lover like myself. And I was like, yes, that's why I want to offer more money. instead of giving him his asking price per month, I will pay this price per month, and I will pay 12 months in advance so that he doesn't have to worry. And she was like, okay, so you want to, like a pet, like addition, because they're not supposed to charge me. I am not supposed to have no pet pee. What? I definitely ain't supposed to have no pet pee. I'm not supposed to have a pet pee because they are emotional support dogs. But I want the owner to feel like this is worth it to him. I want the owner to feel like this is a good move for him, you know? So as I'm talking and I'm saying, yes, add this much more to the monthly rent. And she was like, okay, well, yeah, you know, everything looks good. And so I start screaming. I'm like, and I'm freaking out and I'm screaming and I'm like, oh my God, they said yes. Like it was such a good moment. So I'm freaking out, you know, probably she probably has to go like this because I'm just like, you know. I think the best part was that you could see it live. There's already a video that's already made and I'm going to post it. And it's snippets of that video. So even if you're not a supporter, you are going to be able to witness. Dude, it was incredible. It was incredible. So y'all will be able to see it because I'm going to post it. It was amazing. And they said, you know, go ahead and pay the full 12 months in advance. And then, you know, sign your contract and we will change the code. You could move in today. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm so excited. We got off the phone. All right, children, time to pack. Mama got us a house. So it was so busy packing, moving, and that's why I didn't see Vaughn for those couple days because that's a lot of this. Whew. And then cleaning, you know, just packing, moving, cleaning there, cleaning here, putting stuff away, you know, and we don't have our furniture. We don't know when we would be able to get our furniture, but we also don't care. Like all of Vaughn's needs are here. You want to? And that was what I wanted. I wanted a good kitchen because I need to make some shmoney, okay? I want to do some like videos. I want to cook. Me and my children eat bomb, you know? Like we love the way that we eat. And so we've always shared that with supporters. But since, you know, the internet went crazy and blah, 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 like it was just whatever. So now we're just going to be public. Now you can see us cook publicly. And yeah, that's going to be the content that I bring you. I'm going to do my makeup and I'm going to cook. And then I'm going to talk about, you know, natural stuff and things that help your body to heal because I know a lot of people, they need that healing. Isn't that amazing? You know, like, and I'm so glad because it was a hard week, dude. It was very, very, very hard. The last couple weeks have been so challenging. You know, Vaughn is not in the hospital for good reason. I keep saying that. So I could focus on this person neglected my husband. She almost killed him. All these other things, you know, this and that's happening at the hospital. Or I could be like, wow, despite all the bad things happening, I am so supported in every way. Vaughn needed a place to go. Jehovah got us a house. This is a place for him to come home to, for my family to be. We haven't been all together in the same house for over 9 months. And we get to be a family. Like, what? How could I not focus on my blessings, you know? So when you see me positive, it's not because I'm without really bad, major, negative things happening. It's that I am focusing on the positive, because if I do that, then I will attract more positive things. The mind is a very, very powerful. It is so much more powerful than you are taught. I truly believe that. I feel like there are people that want to dumb us down so that we cannot truly reach our level of intelligence. But we are like incredible people. That Jehovah didn't make anybody else on this earth like us. So I ain't no dang mammal. What? No, I'm a human. I know animal, I'm a human. But I'm not going to get into that, because then I feel like people ain't ready for those conversations. But isn't that incredible? I'm so excited to cook for you guys. I just found, see, maybe I needed to tell you all of these things because somebody needed to hear it, because I couldn't find this and I didn't know what else to do. And now that I told you everything that I did, now I can proceed and do my makeup.
It's done.
Food's done? What'd you make?
Just random stuff.
Yay.
Yeah. Do you want me to name them?
Yeah.
Okay, I made potatoes. I crisped the quinoa, and then chips.
Ooh.
It's random. It's good. My son, call back.
Okay. Now let me hush up and do my brows, because your girl got things to do today. Anyways. Thank you, Rosalie. You are incredible, Michelle. I love you so much. Gosh. Your support, oh my gosh. There are some people that I feel like always say exactly what I need to hear. And you are one of those people, Michelle. It's like, oh my gosh, that's the support, you know? Because we shouldn't make anybody's plate harder, especially when they have to deal with such really heavy things. Like fighting for my husband's right to have a chance at life. That's not fair. In my opinion, that's not right. Vaughn is going to amaze everyone. And he has the people in his corner that breathe life into him. Dude, even his home health, or like the VA, now they do still give him care outside the hospital. And his nurses are incredible. Incredible. I've talked about Vaughn, how I see him, the goals I have for him, all of that, and they are so supportive. When they visit, it's exciting. It's like, hey Vaughn, how are you? Long time no see. You know? That's why I feel like he did so good at the hospital after the VA. Like after he got transferred, I feel like that's why he got off the ventilator so quickly. because that hospital had everything he needed. It was a really good hospital. And I'm so thankful for the people there, for the CEO, and for the people that, excuse me, didn't judge. Because there were some stink people there. There was someone that I had to specifically ask that she never stepped foot in Vaughn's room again. It's just awful. But I don't focus on that at all. You know, I focus on he's healing. You know, that's a big deal to get off of a ventilator so quickly. Like, can we just, I mean, I don't want to say it as just a matter of fact. Let's really talk about that. The man is breathing on his own. He does not even need oxygen to assist him. Like, that's crazy. It's even the CEO of that hospital, she was also Vaughn's patient advocate. And that's how you know that that's a good place, because every patient has a patient, they are assigned a patient advocate. And I don't think it was coincidence that the CEO of the hospital just happened to be Vaughn's patient advocate. Because, man, I fully kept her up to date about the stuff that was happening online. And she was such a support. She was someone who was in Vaughn's corner fully. Because a lot of people claim to be in Vaughn's corner. Okay, go ahead. But they do things. It's okay. Here, take this. They do things that are not for the betterment of Vaughn's health. So it really doesn't matter who says they care and who says that they this and that. What do your actions show? So I'm going to go off of, I rarely go off of what people tell me. Rarely. Because I need to see it for myself, especially through actions. I'm so grateful that Vaughn does have a good support system. Yeah. Here we go. Oh my gosh, my back. I need to get adjusted again. I've been going to a chiropractor. He's the joint chiropractic. I remember I had such a bad experience over in Yuma. Here we go. So I'm just so glad that it's a good experience, you know? Oh my gosh, and the way that I get adjusted, after he adjusts on my body, like he grabs my head and he goes like this. Like, here's my chin. He'll go like this and he'll just kind of swing me around and kind of pull it a little bit and swing, pull, and then I can feel my spine just being snatched. And it feels incredible. I need to get adjusted again. But those are things that I've been doing to take care of me, because, you know, it's important for me to take care of me, because how else am I going to take care of everybody else? Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. I love you. Here we go. So getting adjusted, getting my nails done. I love it. Oh my gosh. And let me clarify. Okay, because, you know, I don't block people with negative comments anymore. So I see what people are saying, and there's someone, well, just stop getting your nails done. Stop getting your nails done. So I'm just like, Just because I need to make money doesn't mean I don't have any. If I needed to stay away from social media for another 8 months, I have the ability to do so. But I don't want, that's such a horrible way to think. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I've done that. I've seen it. I've grown up seeing it. I used to live paycheck to paycheck. I used to live food stamps to food stamps, okay? Because there was a time where I wasn't getting nothing. I was living from food stamps to food stamps. I don't ever want to go back. My children lived that, which is not bad. I'm glad there are programs for people that need help, but I don't want to go back there. So I want to start using the money that I make currently for our current needs. I don't want to dip into my savings anymore. I want there to be money for a rainy day. And I encourage everybody to do so. Encourage everybody to do so. I feel like it's so important because you never know what's going to happen. And I highly recommend, okay? Sorry, guys. Guess we're all jumpy after what she's been through. Aww. I'm sorry. I have no idea what happened, but that was such a sweet thing to say. Those people better hope they never have to be put in your situation. Yeah. There you go. Bro, I can't even afford to get my nails done anymore, so I do them myself. Self-care is important no matter what. Gotta make it work. Exactly. Good for you. You know, I've always, if you guys go back on my previous videos, from the very first, dude, who has been here since I started this page? Who has started following in 2017? I started this Facebook page March 2017. Who has been there since then? Oh my gosh. Anyways, I've always talked about certain things. Certain things. Here we go. Okay. Someone had asked if I would do classes on teaching, like how to build a platform, and I am considering it. I'm in the, that would be good, because I've helped other people build their platform, so I know I can do it. You know, I've helped other people be successful in what they do because I taught them what I do and how I do it. You know, so I'm like, what if I do that? You know, I'm just, my mind is ruminating. If I do that, I think I could see that in the far future, not recently. The world needs more love and less hate and miserable women who just want to bash in one another. It's sad. This group has been pure love and support. I'm grateful for the Slay Mafia. Right? Okay, right? Bella, are you eating right now? My children love the kitchen. Boo the other day was like, I still haven't cooked in the kitchen. I really want to cook. Like, my children are little Andreas who love to cook, want to cook. Our love language is food. Like, it is so cute. Last night on live, we made spelt flour tortillas. Boo made them. My 13-year-old daughter, who will tell you she is 12 because she doesn't want to be 13. They haven't got me. Yeah.
And Grandma gave us a hot sauce.
Oh, yeah. I had asked if Bella started eating, but she hasn't.
She did.
She did start eating? Yeah. Okay. You want me to eat with you? Okay. Don't forget to blend your other eye. Oh. I'll be there in just a little bit, Mommy. Ooh, can you serve me some orange juice? Oh my gosh. So we're not all the way alkaline vegan anymore. Oh my gosh, Rayanne. I know how it feels to find your spouse in that situation. Sadly, mine didn't make it. I knew when I started watching you 5 years ago, there was a connection. You amaze me so much, Dre. I am so sorry to hear that. I think it's okay. No. Okay, let's go eat. And listen, y'all just gonna come and eat with me, okay? Because views. Listen, it's all gonna add up. When you see me with the ambulance, okay? Do you even know? I am going to go ham when I get an ambulance or a van, okay? Like either or. Dude, oh my gosh. Not yet. You made chips? Oh, yes. Is this mine? Is that?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, excuse my kitchen. She a little messy. I got space. Okay, baby. I got space. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 burners, baby. And dude, in the RV, we weren't even. Oh no, my phone froze. That was weird. It froze for like, that was weird. Did I freeze for you guys? That was weird. Yes. I personally want to apologize to you because when all this first went down, I did have my doubts and what happened and you being involved, but then everything turned into a bully session and I realized I was wrong for that. I'm truly sorry. You are a great person and I hope you can forgive me for even thinking those horrible things. Of course. Oh my gosh. That's so big of you. And to do that so publicly too, that does something to my heart. So thank you. It does mean a lot to me. And I understand. That's okay. I mean, people are good at what they do. So that's okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. You guys are eating it with salsa? I'm gonna get jalapenos. Mommy's Hey, Mommy, are they still good? Yeah. I would say. Okay. This is what it's like. Just letting y'all know. This is what it's like for my supporters. Look at Jacob.
Hey, Mommy, are they allowed to come inside? The cows and
Yeah. Oh.
Don't let them free roam.
If they scratch, then yeah, you can let them in. Which one's my food?
The one near the yellow cup over there. No, this? Yeah, then that's the orange sugar. Thank you, baby. You're welcome.
Hey, Mommy.
And this isn't just peppers, it's food. That's like red hot.
That's awesome.
Mommy, I'm full. I know I haven't ate any. My been eating a lot of the potatoes.
What's that? What's a hot dog is that?
Thank you. So I don't eat completely alkaline vegan. We eat Mccray's way. Okay, it's different.
Not really Dr. Seven's way because there's not much food that he doesn't say grapefruit, but grapefruit is really good.
Yeah. Doctor doesn't say good for grapefruits, but we do eat them. Wait, do you want to say a prayer for us, Rosa?
Sure, but
Carlo, careful.
I know, but for me.
Me
too. Okay, puppy. Oh, and Oasis too. She needs a prayer too.
Okay.
You know what to pray for?
Yes.
Okay.
Jehovah, our Heavenly Father, we come before you. I said thank you so much for Oasis and Mommy's food, and please help Daddy to heal better, and please help the doctors to not be rude with Mommy, and please pour your Holy Spirit on Daddy, so is us. And we say his prayer in Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. Good job, Bunny.
Yeah.
That was a good prayer. Do you want jalapenos? Jalapenos with the chips. Oh, shoot. If we had, okay.
Mommy, look at
Hopefully, I'm not showing nothing, okay?
this. Look at his head.
Wait, you do want jalapenos, Mommy? Mary.
Yes, yes.
Look at that plate. I will show you the plate. I'll turn it around so y'all can see it up close. It's so good. It looks bomb. Bernard, back the hell up, sir.
Bernard has no shame.
He don't. He's like, I'm gonna put my head in your plate. Period.
Jacob. He's like, that's not fair.
Oh.
Jacob, come.
Okay.
So sad.
He's crying.
Okay. Look at this comment. I love that all the hygiene, I don't know what that word is, that were supposed to break you by the creators have only built you up, and you are getting more support behind you. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, baby. Hi, Yolanda. Yolanda says beautiful prayer to Jehovah Raza.
Thank you. Hey, Mommy, is it okay if I drink juice?
Yes.
Can I get
A little bit. Okay, because that's mommy's. Okay.
Like he's
Take a bite with me.
Oh, you trying to get
Let's take a bite without salsa. Wait, come. Wait, come. Am I?
Oh no. Okay, thank you. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep him out there.
Not right now. And can you put Bernard back outside? He's in my personal space.
See, no, that's fair. You think Jacob, you don't get to go inside, but I do. Then, Bernard, you get to go back outside.
It's really good.
Good job, though.
This sucks. I guess that's
Dude, this salsa from Costco hits so hard, man. Love to see your family. Thank you, Reina. Thank you.
It's opening. I wonder if this is really hot.
Mommy, I remember this time
Blech.
I accidentally dropped a bowl at like a high place and it didn't even break.
Oh, that's happened to me. Whenever we were in our RV, I dropped my glass cup on the floor. I was on the top and it dropped and it didn't break.
Wow.
Thank you for cleaning up our team. Welcome.
Our dishes are unshakable.
She's not helping us out. Good job, Lily.
Dude, and can I say that, thank you, baby. I don't think I would do a house tour. If you want to see my house, it's on my live videos for supporters. Well, not live videos. They're not live anymore, but all my videos are there. But I don't know if I would do a house tour just yet because I want to get my house in order. I got bags everywhere. I got stuff all over my counters. Like even right now, it felt a little bit weird showing my stove because like she just got done cooking and it's just, I don't want y'all to see my house that way. So when I get everything ready, baby, ooh, yes I will. And I'm excited.
It's really good. It's not that hot though.
Yeah. Daddy loved that one. He would eat it often. Mm-hmm.
Oh, chick.
Do we have chickpea flour?
No. If we did, I would have made it tomorrow.
Yeah, but there's a Mexican dish that you fry up. I forgot what it's called. Migos?
Used to make it all the time for us. Yeah, I remember.
You chop up the tortilla and then add the eggs. We can add the corn tortilla. Yeah. We can add chickpea flour and make with the water and make it like alkaline vegan eggs. With this is the perfect flavor. Look at her being so respectful.
No, she just wants her sunlight.
Oh.
Because you know, that's usually where the sunlight is. It looks like a snake.
Just know she's got security and her neighbors are sheriff. Dude, I saw another sheriff. Seriously. Last night I took my children because there are a couple ways to come here. And one of the streets, you pass by a sheriff. If you go to the other side, you pass by another sheriff. I'm like, and yesterday, I would have never seen the sheriff because I would never drive that direction. Migas. It's called Migas. Okay. Hi, Stephanie. But yesterday, I had a horrible, after talking to one of the a couple of the doctors, I lost it. Like, I was just not well. It was bad. I knew I needed to leave the house to calm down because it was intense. So I left to go drive, and then and I wanted to talk to my friends because I was really, really bothered. And then as I'm driving, I see another sheriff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is where we're supposed to be, you know? Because imagine, they ain't gonna let nothing happen here. Oh my gosh. And he's only like 5 houses down. I'm like, oh my gosh. Hey! Don't you dare. I'm so grateful. How can I not feel happy, you know? Although there's so much negative, like what? Also so blessed, you know?
She's scared. Sweetie.
You make chilaquiles? Yeah, they're really good. I haven't made them alkaline vegan yet. Oh, but I have some zucchini, some calabacitas, and I'm gonna make some soup. So, and I think I'm gonna do that live, okay?
Okay, Mommy. I'm gonna put him in the cage.
Huh?
Just letting you know I'm gonna put him in the cage.
Okay.
Please come running to
Oh
me.
my gosh.
No, Bernard. Go to the cage. Go. Cage.
Sir?
Cage. Jacob, come on. Hey. Bernard. Oh, you're so disrespectful.
Will you let the kiddos attend public schools? What? I know you're not new here. This is so good. But I need more hot. Like, the jalapenos are not hot enough. The salsa's not hot enough.
Fine, go out the kitchen.
Like, seriously? If my mouth ain't burning, I don't want it. I do want it, but that's the, I don't know why. I grew up that way. My tata, who passed away, dude, if you guys been watching me for some time, why does the camera look dirty? Hold on. If you guys been watching me for some time, that you know that long term, me and Vaughn actually wanted to move here to Tucson. Congo, move! He just licked the salsa on the floor. Yep, that's why he keeps licking. He gonna learn today.
Congo, out the kitchen.
You know, my tata had really bad dementia, really bad. And it got so much worse. And he was neglected in the home that he was in. And he didn't make it back from his severe dehydration. It's so sad. You know, he needed better care. Or he needed, not better care, but I'm talking about before he went there. Like, it was hard because he would consume soap. You know, like, he would do things that were really harmful for him. Like walking outside barefoot. And like, it was the summer. He had really bad, enormous blisters on the bottom of his feet because he was out walking barefoot. And Tucson gets really hot, just like Yuma. It was bad. So then it was like, okay, it might be better if he's in a place that they can supervise him better. And they just messed him up. And he passed away. So that was really hard to get through. It was really sad. It was so hard because that's my tata, but that's my dad's dad. And to see my dad hurt the way, or the way that I feel, you know, I don't know. Like, how do I say? I was thinking about the hurt that he could feel because of it, and that is what was hard.
Dog treats today. Even though I want to make more dog treats today, even though we're stocked up.
Even though what?
We're stocked up.
That guy?
Yeah.
Let's text him. Because he wants them. He just wants to know how much it's going to cost, but he wants the dog treats.
Okay.
My daughter started her own doggy cookie business before she turned 13. And she has a customer who is not a family member. And that customer wants to buy a big bag. I don't know. But he said that he wants something bigger because the dogs ate it right up.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Don't buy me those.
See, it's not an online business, so just in case, I don't know. But I also, I want to see her work her business locally, and I will be by to support, but I also want to see her get the customers, because I know she got it in her. Like, she's got this. Mm-hmm. Melissa says, congratulations to your daughter. Aww.
Thank you.
Maritza, no. Oh my gosh, Marcella, you're in Tucson. Send me a message if you're interested. Oh my God.
She has box.
My daughter wants to know what type of dogs you have. She just made more doggy cookie treats. What, yesterday?
Yeah.
And grain-free. They have oats. But it's because, dude, doggy treats, the ingredients in them,
Is out of this world.
that's why you wanted to start your own business, yeah? Mm-hmm. Tell me more, baby. Tell them who you is, okay? Go on, take the stage.
Well, a lot of doggy treats contain salt and sugar or dyes, especially the really cheap ones that are most popular. They're really bad, and they have lots of ingredients that most people can't even pronounce. So it's like, what's going in your dog's body? But I made treats. When I made the treats for my first client, it had whole wheat flour. I gave him the bag and a little. When I came home, the treats were missing, and Congo had eaten the whole bag, which gave him some skin issues. And I still want to give him treats. It's been a while since that happened. I still want to give him treats, but I just don't want to give him more what he doesn't need. So I used oats, and it's really good because oats are, there's a lot of, I don't remember all the benefits of oats for dogs, but they're really good for them. So I know that's going to benefit his body a lot, and they're delicious. He loves them. They're very, they smell like peanut butter a lot. They're very potent in it, which makes it's a higher value treat for the dog, so they're gonna go crazy for it. They're gonna want to listen more. Like I'll do anything for that treat. Yeah. So, and I like to bake them. They're really easy.
Mama.
I bought her doggy cookie treat molds. Oh my gosh. So she'll make a cookie where it's a heart, and then it will have like 2 paw prints in the middle. Mm-hmm. So it's not just good flavor, it's a cute looking treat too. You know, like she has molds that are doggy shaped. So, and she wants to, hold on baby, she wants to design, or not design, but she wants to add frosting. But because you want to avoid dyes, she's been doing some research on what she could use that's going to be safe for the animals. And blue spirulina, dude.
And green.
Green spirulina, there's your colors. And the red for annatto, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's so smart. So it's not just putting something together, putting it in the oven. Like, she puts her love, dedication, they come out cute, you know, and she even has doggy cookie bags that have little paw prints all over, and then we tie it with a little thing, and then she ties a yellow ribbon on it, Like, her packaging is bomb too. She's my daughter, y'all. Okay? Y'all remember, if you ever order jewelry from me, you know I take my packaging seriously. That's my mini me. Quinoa, potatoes, salsa, jalapenos chips.
I think I want to get the dogs on a better diet because you don't know what's in the dog food too.
Wait, say that one more time.
I said I want to get the dogs on a better diet too because you don't know what's in the dog food as well, especially the really cheap ones.
She's gonna wanna start feeding the dogs raw. She's been wanting to for a long time, because Boo is the one who mainly she feeds the dogs. That's like her thing. What do you give the dogs?
I give the dogs spirulina, moringa oil or moringa powder, and salmon oil, and sometimes I'll add the treats I make, not all the time though, so you have more throughout the day. But also sometimes coconut oil too, which is really good for them. It promotes really good skin, the coat. It makes their coat shinier when they eat it. And there's other stuff about it. Oh, it's good for allergies too. Yeah, there's a lot of benefits from it.
And sometimes eggs.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
Eggs are good for them too. I think eggs for Congo help his allergies a lot.
Does she make any dog treats high in protein? No, but I want her to start making treats with meat in it. So now that we have a home, because she's been wanting to feed the dogs raw, and Bella too. So at one point I did buy, like, what did we buy? What was it? Oh yeah, we bought ground beef, and something else, or was it more ground beef?
I think it was more early.
Okay. So, but it was like, this is too much, dude. We're in an RV where we got 5 dogs, feeding them raw. Like, even that is a lot of work, you know?
And you have to keep it very sanitary, and that can be very hard. And yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, no, we need to wait until we're in a home. And now we're in a home, and yeah. So she might, I don't know, she might start her own little channel or TikTok or whatever to show the way that she's gonna feed them, because she loves looking at those videos, because there's a bunch of videos out there where people, that's their thing, feeding their dogs raw, on a raw diet. So it's exciting. But I didn't want to say, because I seen a comment, she doesn't ship online, so this is just locally in Tucson. Yeah. Dre, have you been to see Alfredo? Yes, I did. She said yes. Tell her to expand to kittens.
Oh, like cat treats? Oh, cool. Do cats like fish, or is that like a stereotype assumption?
Do cats really like fish?
Because I think cats are picky.
Very intelligent. I would definitely buy from her. Aww. So many people interested in the doggy treat business. I know. Maybe soon she'll switch to, or do online too, but.
Yeah, that'll be easier since we have a really big house now. I can do it anywhere in the house.
You can have your own little section. I could move.
Upstairs, or up there, the second living room.
I would want it down here. But see, even this right here, that's enough space on that wall. That's enough space on that wall where we could put like a table. Like, you know, okay, imagine we are sitting at the table in our house. Against the window is that black table, skinny.
Yeah.
They could be skinny, long tables that can fit right here. And you have this whole section. Yeah.
That'll be cool.
And then that's going to be my area for where I sell jewelry. I can have all of my stuff. I'm going to have shipping products. You could...
I can sell shampoo too. Or like dog skin products.
Boo, she's already made her own doggy shampoo.
Yeah. Oh, he has a chemo speckle on his lip.
I'm full.
Me too. Look.
Big baby.
When Pablo was right on the stairs, he tripped. Or he didn't trip, like his arm hit it and it hit at the stop momentarily. Because you know how Pablo runs on the stairs? And he'll just like go up and down. And backfire.
Oh my goodness. Salmon flavor cats like, and they like crunchy treats. At least that's my cat's choice. Okay. Was in the kitchen when I heard a familiar squeal. Forgot I had you on in the living room. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I love you, Miss Cadino. Oh. Thank you, Rachel. I can make her some business cards. Oh, Marcel, you're so awesome. Is that what you do? Sharifa says, yes, expand to shipping. My doggy loves doggy treats. Aw. Aw. That's amazing. You're such a role model mother. Aw. They are this amazing because of you. Oh, thank you. And Vaughn, too. Thank you so much. I was just telling my supporters, they didn't come out of me just like this. You know, it's hard work. Gosh, and look at all the influences in the world. You know, trying to raise children to have strong morals and values when this world shows anything but that. And then also, you know, like what they want to do is eventually going to become on social media. And so with my example, I am showing them that, listen, nobody can stop you from getting a bag except you. Like, no matter what people say or whatever, listen, the bills are being paid and that's what I need, you know, so that's okay. Say what you want. The view helps Vaughn. So we're good. We are good. I know, they're so smart. And so many people were like, oh my gosh, we need to call CPS. They are in danger. 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 Get on the floor. Sorry. Vaughn was a big DMX fan. Big.
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
The zoomies! There, no playing on the stairs! No playing on the stairs!
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Do you have the zoomies? Hold on. Hold on. The phone is so dirty.
Get her! Mommy, look. Come, get her. Yeah.
Hey!
Give his ankle, sweetie. Combo!
Jennifer is, or it is was. Let me clarify that, okay? I said DMX was Vaughn's favorite rapper. Vaughn doesn't listen to rap no more. So that's past tense. Vaughn listens to a whole lot of stuff. We listen to some soul music, R&B, but he doesn't listen to rap no more. So I just don't play it for him. That's just my personal choice. So, yeah, I did say it correctly. It was. But I did want to also say that if I use a past tense, sometimes it's because Vaughn doesn't do it anymore or no longer does it, but it doesn't mean that any other negative way that people want to take it or twist it. You know, like Vaughn doesn't tell me he loves me through his words, you know? So if I say that, it's going to be past tense because it is past tense. That's not something that he's doing at this current moment. But Vaughn shows me his love in so many other ways, 100%. So I'm okay. I don't feel without, you know, I didn't lose my partner. My baby's still here and he shows me love in different ways. But if I speak in past tense, it's not in a negative way. It's just because that's not something that no longer happens or that he does anymore, you know? Mystical. It is. It's not DMX. It's Mystical. Danger. Well, he liked Mystical too. Juanita, thank you. Yes, it's not DMX. Mystical, but we get it. Okay, I'm glad you get it. Well, DMX was still, you know, his favorite, but he loved Mystical. And it was hard for, where's my phone holder? I need to finish my makeup. I think I left it. That song you were singing wasn't DMX, it was Mystical. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Cynthia, how's Vaughn doing? Praying, trusting God for a full healing despite what doctors say. Thank you so much.
I drink some orange juice.
Yes, but Taraz, don't ever grab my hand like that or my thing if I'm holding something. Because that would be bad if I dropped it. But yes, you can have some.
I have the rest.
No.
Okay. You brought your orange juice upstairs.
Okay, that's not good. Let's just leave it in the bathroom, okay? But you can drink some. Just come to the bathroom. I shouldn't bring it upstairs. He's right. I used to drop my junk to that song. Okay. Off topic, but how do you make spelt flour chips? Well, I mean, it would be the same way you make tortillas, but don't cook it on the stove. Fry it up. Chop it up, fry it up. But, oh yeah, Vaughn. Last night when I seen him, he was so calm. And I'm glad because I was not calm. The conversations that I had with people was awful. And it jacked me up. It did. It is what it is. So when I seen him and he was calm, it made me feel like, why am I putting all this energy into getting mad whenever I know exactly how doctors are? They're not doing anything that they haven't already done. So why am I expecting better, you know? The person who had said the things that she said yesterday that really hurt me, I've been talking to her for the last 6 months. No, yeah, I think 6 months. So she knows how I feel about Vaughn. I feel like she always listened to me, and it was someone who I was able to be real and raw with my emotions. I was able to be vulnerable and tell her about how much I love him and how much I'm going to do for him. Oh my gosh, first of all, thank you to the people who reacted to the pinned comment, because I had seen a mad face there, but I was like, no, don't say nothing, but now it's, you know,
people put the caring emoji, so now I don't see it. You guys are so real. Thank you so much. But I think it hurt me so bad because I feel like I gave the doctor a piece of my heart. Like, look, this is what I feel about Vaughn. This is a piece of my heart, and this is what it looks like. And I love him with all my heart, and I'm going to do everything in my power to give him a fighting chance. So when she said what she did yesterday, it made me feel like you knew better than to even say that to me, because you know how I feel about him. So how dare you? How inappropriate, unprofessional. Like, I felt betrayed, and that, I think, is why I reacted so bad, because it wasn't just any doctor. This was someone who I've gone through great lengths in conversations with. So that hurt. And then when I seen Vaughn, cool as a cucumber, I'm like, let me get on his level. Let me get on his level, you know? Let me focus. Because the other day when I had seen him, his eyes were wide open. He was looking like, where the hell have you been, woman? And then, you know, I told him everything or whatever. And then when I seen him the next day, which was yesterday, he was looking like, okay, you do whatever you have to do to get me up out of here. I'm good. I got this. Don't stress. That was literally the vibe that I got from Vaughn. And I am going to hold it. That is actually what he wanted me to feel. When I walked away, I felt a peace. And see, this is how, like, gosh, Vaughn Steele is such a loving husband in so many ways, and I can feel that from him. So even though he can't verbally communicate and tell me certain things, like, that man got my back still. And that's why I go so hard for him, because as long as he fights, I fight. And we in this baby together. So today, you know, the doctors called me and just so much is happening. So now I'm back to everything's going to be okay. Trust in Jehovah. But at least I had a good night's rest. You know, I went to bed more peaceful. And even though I was a mess for supporters, like, I was able to let go of everything I was holding on to, you know? Like, I left the hospital feeling good, but then went to my mom's house and told her what was happening and just cried. And I'm like, how does anybody expect me to stay sane? You know, like, the things I'm dealing with, like, how can someone not lose it? You know? And so then I'm just like feeling like I'm in the twilight zone. And then I go home and I made my first meal on the stove. And it felt, I mean, not even a meal. I just made some papitas. But it felt so good and so nice. And then my daughter, she made spelt flour tortillas. And then Raza, he made us popsicles, you know? And my children aren't afraid to, you know, share that. They love how they eat and they want other people to see it too. Especially because they know it helps daddy. It helps them. They get a whole bedroom. I get a 5-bedroom house because of what I do. You know, that helps them. So it's just, there's a lot of good things happening, and I need to focus on that. That despite all the negative, there's still good things happening. There is the Tale of Two Wolves, and I don't know. That's a very popular tale, and I think a lot of people know what I'm about to say. If you know what I'm about to talk about, can you write it in the comments? It's like a grandfather, I believe, and I could be wrong. But it's a grandfather talking to his grandson about everybody has two wolves inside of their body. And they're wrestling each other. One wolf is good. One wolf is, and I don't remember everything about it, okay? That wolf is all these great things. And then The other wolf is anger and frustration and all these negative things. And so they're fighting, and the grandson asks, well, I look so crazy because I got one eye here and not, and it's just, anyways, trust the crest, okay? Welcome to the crest show. But the grandson asks, well, which wolf wins? And the grandfather said, whichever one you feed. So you feed the wolf of anger, frustration, doubt, worry, all these negative frequencies, all these negative emotions, that wolf is going to win. You want to feed the one who confidence, strength, faith, trust, love, excitement, healing. Feed that wolf. That wolf is going to win. And I teach this to my children too, and they get to see their mother being a living example. Because how the hell could I go through as much as I did and I'm still standing? That is not me. I am not. That's not me. That is not me. That I cannot take credit for that. And it's not like I'm talking about stuff that happened in the past before I got off social media. I'm talking about stuff that's happening now, right now. Instead of replying to negative comments, write a positive comments and plug the negative out. Yes, you guys, don't respond to negativity. Feed the good wolf. If you see a negative comment, maybe tell that person something nice. Go look at their profile picture and find something nice about them. And if they don't have a profile picture, then they're purposely hiding, that's a coward, so just maybe not even worth it. But if you see it's a real person, give her some love, give him some love. There's no way that someone can give all that negativity without them going through some type of hurt or trauma. So you still have to be sympathetic to the people that are that negative. And that's how you combat it. You don't combat the negativity with more negativity. You show love. You set the example of how they need to act. So compliment them or compliment somebody else in the comments, But I cannot stop negative people coming. I cannot stop you from giving in to those negative comments. Those negative comments are not for you anyways. They're for me. And if I'm good with them, you be good with them. Which, nuck if you butthole me, okay? You might want to jump through the screen. But we gon' woo, sa, okay? What's she doing?
She pressed it again. She came out here, she looked at me, she didn't want me, so she went back in and she pressed the button for some reason. And the door was still open.
I'm gonna open the door now. Hide somewhere. Don't take
my girls have buttons for the dogs. So, Nevaeh and Zach need some love up in here. Everybody, I need you to stop what you're doing and give Nevaeh and Zach some compliments. We don't know what they went through as a child. We don't know what they went through as an adult. Let's give something positive, so something good. Even though we might not know, say something positive. Nevaeh, you are better than what you've experienced, and you didn't deserve to go through that. And I am sorry that you were hurt, sis. I am sorry. But this is not the end of the road. Things can change. Things you can heal. It can happen. And you can find light at the end of the tunnel. And Zach, brother man, what is you doing? Do you like makeup? I mean, that's okay too. You can stick around. But I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you do some self-care. You know, go get a pedicure, go do something good for you. Go help somebody else. Because that's what I have noticed is the best thing for me when I am going through a hard time. If I help somebody else, it makes me feel better. And of course, it helps somebody else too, you know. Nevaeh is a beautiful name. Absolutely. Vaughn has a niece and her name is Nevaeh. It's heaven backwards. Heaven backwards is Nevaeh. That is a beautiful name. Heaven is where God resides. That's you. That's your name. Wow, that's beautiful.
She's gonna notice me. She doesn't. Okay. Kona, come here, baby girl. No, Kona, come. Kona, come. You want kisses? You want kisses?
Okay. I like to get under my top waterline. I put some eyeliner there. And then
Kona. She really doesn't mind. Kona, come here. Kona, go see.
thank you, Bunny. I love you too. Zach, thanks for being here and supporting Dre and her family. Oh, that was great. Angelica, sending positive vibes to Nevaeh and Zach. Yes. You help me feel better and staying good. Good. You got that in you too. You got that in you too. Keish says, oh, girl, you ought to know better. Listen, that was the nicest thing Keish could say. Girl, you knew better. Sure got real silent. Aw.
Nobody cares.
Okay.
Look, I keep telling her she's not listening.
Here we go. I need to order some more eyelashes. Dodo lashes are just, seriously, I have not switched up, y'all. It is hard. When I find eyelashes locally that are as bomb as Dodo lashes, I will let y'all know. But it is so hard because Dodo lashes, they have a thick band. That is a clear distinction between the ones at like the wig store, is that the ones at the wig store have like a really thin band and they don't stay on long very well. Stephanie, that's not how Dre asked you to respond to them. Is there anything to give a Chihuahua from shedding hair? Hold on, let me see this.
Press the button, but he doesn't want to look it up.
Do you think I could show them? Here.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I won't get you, baby.
They're kind of struggling.
They're struggling?
Yeah. He'll press the button, but he just wants to make Bella happy. He doesn't want to leave.
Okay, shut the door.
Bella, give me the treat bag. Give it to me. Oh!
Cool.
Oh, I forgot.
Cool,
But she
baby.
doesn't know that. Yeah. Hannah. Hannah, come. Hannah. Door. Hannah. Hannah, look. Right there. Hannah, look. You want the door? Come here, look.
Kona, push a button.
Press the button. Just give her a second. She needs to get her feelings first. Maya, say it again. Hannah.
Holly, I'm just letting you know, I still consume the purple tea with a K every single day, okay? Every day. I already had some this morning, and pretty soon I'm going to consume more special tea with a K. So I'm just letting you know that. It hasn't changed. Nobody stopped me from changing who I am. I swear by it. It's amazing. It's always helped me, and I continue to take it. Just thought I should let you know. Oh yeah, and then I let CPS know. Because, you know, that got brought up, and I was like, hell yeah, I take it. This is what it is. This is where it comes from. These are the trees it grows on. These are the different things. Oh, honey.
Say it again.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're taking it now. You know, like, I swear by what I use, and I stand by it. Yay!
Sit. No. Sit. Call her, Bella. Kona, come. Kona, come here.
Kona, come!
Kona, come here. Might encourage her to come back here.
Kona, come. Coney, come. Kona, come here.
Oh. Kona. I'm sorry.
She's got it. Well, she pushed it, but it, hold on.
Activate.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to move it away from the wall a little bit. Kona, come. Kona, come. I still take mine too.
Speak.
I love my special. It helps me so much. Thank you for introducing it to me. You're welcome, Dora. Are you taking anything special? Oh my gosh. No. Well, I mean, yeah, my herbs. Okay, I'm gonna get out. I need to finish my makeup. Sorry. Hawthorn berries is an herb that helps with hair growth. Rosemary is an herb that helps with hair growth. There's a lot of herbs that you could rub on your scalp. Rosemary, you could rub that on your scalp. So there's a lot of things that are beneficial. So yeah, I take it too. Gave me a better quality of life. I can actually move around without pain. Haven't had any negative side effects for the last 2.5 years. That's awesome, Jessica. I really think it matters where you get it from too, but I've always said that. That is, I've always have told people that there are people out there that ain't selling good stuff. So you need to be sure that you trust where you get it from. And I've always told them my website I trust, which I still trust them. I don't have an active coupon code with them, but Herbal Mind, ride or die. That's how I feel. Herbal Mind is where it's at. herbalmind.net, right? I haven't said the website in so long, but I still swear by them. That is a trustworthy website. So yeah, I trust it. I've never had anything bad. I've had so many people like, Dre, this made my hair fall out. Dre, this blinkety blink. And I'm like, okay, did you get it from where I recommended? They said no. And I'm like, I don't have it. Like, I hate that happened, but not all specialty is the same. I've always said that. Always. Okay, here we go. This is gonna scratch me, so I need something else. Oh, I'll use this one.
If it doesn't activate, press it for him.
This is okay. Here we go.
No, she doesn't get pressed. The door's open. Every time I ask her to press the button, she sits right next to me. Go. We kept turning around when I started having
Okay. I need more eyelashes. Do they have the tinctures or liquid herbs you take? Oh no, the liquid herbs that I take, no, that's different. They don't really, I mean, they have a lot of natural stuff like passion flower. I swear by it is so, oh my gosh. It is really good. And I've tried passion flower from Mountain Rose Herbs. It is not the same, like at all. But the passion flower from Herbal Mind is where it's at. The Indian Warrior I would consume. I don't have it and I wouldn't order it right now. Well, I mean, when I get settled in, I feel like, you know, when I get settled in. But I'm doing okay without it, so, you know. Okay, but I will do another future video about the special tea. You know, maybe not right now, but. And then just try to think of whatever questions, you know, so that I could help answer that whenever I am live. Okay, I need a pencil or a brush for the inner corner. Dude, I like my inner corner to look like I got diamonds. So, oh, and the palette that I'm using, dude. So, throughout all this time, I've only stuck with 2 palettes. These are my favorite palettes. Boom. Okay? This is the front. It's just, you can't see it. It's my Ray Ray by BH Cosmetics. This is discontinued. So, try your best to find it somewhere else because I loved it. Okay? Here we go. I take the K in capsules, but mixing the K powder with orange juice or grape juice is good too and works faster in my opinion. Really? Really? Back in the days, we didn't have medicine like today. People in the past used herbs for healing and treatment. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself with herbs. Basically, it's better than chemicals. Yes! We also have never had as many people sick like we do now. Like, so many people have horrible sicknesses, illnesses. Now children are coming out like with horrible, it's just so much happening that's really scary. So we choose to live our life differently. We're not against Western meds, you know, like there is a time and place for that for sure. And I am so thankful for Western medicine because it helped save my husband's life. That's just not our first go-to. My cousin, she's working to be a nurse practitioner, and her way is holistic first. And if she can't do holistic, then she will go on to Western meds. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so proud of her, dude. That's the type of person I have in my family. Somebody else who also believes similar to what I do. But she's actually in a position to help other people on a more one-on-one level. Oh my gosh. I am such a proud prima. I am so proud. And she's been so supportive to me since all of this has happened. You know, my family has been incredible and such an incredible support. Not asking questions, not prying. They could obviously see what was happening online. But they gave me so much support because my family knows who I am. They know that, sure, those are videos, but those videos are literally being chopped and twisted to fit a narrative, you know? Or even if it's not chopped, even if it's a small section, it is specifically with a hidden agenda to make you think I am this horrible person so that now you can come and make my life harder. It's weird. Because what benefit does it do for them that I struggle? You know, it's the fact that people don't want to see me happy and successful. But that's not just me. There's so many people that don't want you to be happy and successful. So this is not just me. I'm the exception. No. Y'all can see that the things that you go through in real life is the same things that I go through in real life. You know, you feel bad because there are so many people. Like yesterday I was talking and there was someone who says, you know, thank you, Dre, because I'm getting bullied at work and it's hard. Nobody should have to go through that, to be bullied at work. Why? You know, it's just, it doesn't make sense to have negativity come out someone's mouth. But it shows what's in their heart. And you don't want a piece of their heart. So just rebuke it and send love. And some people will try to be kind in a fake way to like piss the other person's off, because kill them with kindness. So I'm going to be kind, but I'm going to be petty because I know it's going to piss you off. So I'm going to be kind. No, be genuine kind. Actually care that this person is hurting, and actually care and just give them love because they need that. Because obviously they haven't gotten it, or they're not currently getting it, and they're in a place where they could use that in their life. Still distracted. Are you trying to make him push a button?
He's doing good. Sweetie does not want anything to do with this.
Excuse me. I always used to tell my husband how amazing it was that you would use your platform to teach people the truth. I feel strongly that this is why you were attacked so hard. You were being too much of a light to people. Yeah, dude. Yeah. You know, I even try to put people on game. I talked about the other people that I would watch. You know, like, I've always told people, dude, I watched this guy on YouTube and he's like really good. This is expose me, double expose me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy has totally changed my mindset. Like, do you need to be a positive thinker? Are you not a positive thinker? Do you need to be mentally strong? Do you need help to be mental? Like, I would tell people, if you go back to my videos before I got off social media, I talk about Dr. Joe Dispenza. I tell people, go look at that man. It should be no question why I'm positive, because look at who my teachers are. Look at who I surround myself with. I don't surround myself with other people that, let's say, I do makeup videos. I really don't know other people personally on a one-on-one level that does makeup videos. I don't. Would I love to? Sure. I love people. I used to think I hated people, but no, I hated negative. But I don't even want to say hate, because I don't want to have hate in my heart. So I would dislike or feel whatever. But the people that I keep around in my circle are Dr. Joe Dispenza. You can find him on YouTube. He has a movie like What the Bleep Are We Here For, or something like that. And then I believe he has another book called The Placebo Effect. He's on Amazon, on the one channel on Amazon. What is it called? It's a weird word, but you have to pay for that subscription, and then you get to see some of the videos that now I don't believe everything he believes, okay? So he teaches things that I don't do, like meditating. I meditate in a very different way, not in the way that he describes. So although I do watch him, I don't do everything that he says. I filter what would be good for me in my life that wouldn't cross boundaries for my conscience. So I take what I can and then just filter what I don't. Jim Quick. Dude, I'm putting you on game. JIM space KWIK. Like, that man teaches you how to be smarter, how to retain more information, how to train yourself to focus. Like, are your children struggling in school? Maybe it would be good if you put this. Oh yeah, Gaia. That's what it's called. Gaia. It's called Gaia. GAIA. Yeah. We are not taught how to focus. We are not taught how to do a whole lot of things, but children are expected. You got to focus. You got to do this. You got to do that. Well, has anybody took the time to show them how to do that? Jim Quick shows. He tells you, and even he'll say, like, when you learn something new, the state that you are in matters. So do some type of, have like something playing in the background that, some type of music that gets you going and, puts you in the focus mood or whatever. Or, sometimes like when me and my family go to our congregation meetings, like I don't expect my 7-year-old to sit there and just stay looking at the speaker for 2 hours. I let him draw. Because I feel like if he's drawing, he's doing something he enjoys and he can listen. Sometimes when I don't go to my congregation meetings, I get more through the phone because I'm focused on this sense and I'm not seeing what's going on. I'm looking at other stuff, but I'm paying attention. It's weird. How does he say, when you groove, your brain moves? Or something like that. When you move, your brain grooves. Or something like, if you have some type of emotional attachment with what you are learning, then it becomes a good memory. And then he teaches you how to retain information, like how to learn something and keep it there. Instead of learning something to cram stuff in just to pass the test and then you forget everything. Dude, I'm trying to put y'all on game. Like, you want help to get to the next level in your personal development? Listen to these speakers. There are so many other people, like the School of Greatness. I believe that's the YouTube channel. Look that up. But do you see how I'm losing viewers when I talk about stuff that's actually going to help you? Like, if I were to talk about my husband, the views are going to start going up. But that's what it just shows, that more people don't want that, they don't want to be who they are 2.0. And I encourage you, do it though. Like, it's so good because I feel like I handle my stress and problems in life in such a better way because I'm learning from people who actually teach these things, Like right now, I'm listening to Dre and I'm cleaning my house. Marsha, yes. Okay, this is Expose Me.
He did it.
He's coming. Sorry.
She's coming, Maya.
They don't want to be elevated or even think they need or could be. Yeah, trust me, it's worth your mental health. For the people that do want that, I'm never going to stop speaking about it because I know people listen and I want to help people. I used to be a negative thinker. 100%. I was a negative thinker. I would focus on my problems. I would think that, oh my gosh, I don't know how I can deal with this. This is too much. I used to be that way. So I'm not speaking from the lack of experience. Oh no, honey. My positive mindset is maybe the last 2, maybe 3 years. That's it. Not more than that. Like, I'm a baby in this, but I feel like I know enough to where I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys need to look at those people because they're going to help you, Dre always says, have a notepad and take notes. She always gives great stuff. Get your notes, ladies. I'm telling you. Yes. You want to know what I'm also thinking about? Because I decided I'm going to start sharing the videos with my supporters because I need to get back into the mindset of personal development. I need to watch more videos. I need to find more people that are going to help me to think better and more positive. Even though I'm happy where I'm at right now, I want to continue to be more powerful with my mind, That's my goal. So that I can deal with the problems in a better way mentally. Because even though I know I get through my problems because of God's Holy Spirit, I also know that how I view things, that's really gonna matter. So I decided, okay, with my supporters, I'm going to start showing and sharing the videos that I watch. And so I posted that, and I think that was the first time yesterday, and the response was so good. And I'm like, what if there was a real Slay University? What if there was a real Mccray University where, and it's not like a real university, but I'm teaching certain skills, certain life skills that I have learned are so imperative to, you know, I'm teaching my children, and my children are brilliant, okay? If I would have had the knowledge that they have when I was younger, I think my life would have been completely different. Completely different. But I wasn't. I was young and a fool and made a lot of bad decisions, and then I reaped the consequences of those bad decisions, and then I made more bad decisions and more bad decisions. And then finally, when I came to social media, it was like, okay, I'm learning a lot more things. I'm learning about myself, and I'm, you know, and although I made bad decisions, I also was a very strong person and dealt with the consequences of those bad decisions. Here it is. This is what it is. Let's go. What can I do? You know, but now it's like I tell my children all the time, okay, life lesson, listen up, you know, and then the lessons that they do, like, let's say Raza last night, he was making popsicles, right? He was making popsicles, and the white thing that you stick into the popsicle mold, it was missing one. So he was like, oh, I don't know what to do. And I was like, what do you think you should do? And he's like, put a spoon in there? And I'm like, yes. But even that, like, Raza used to complain about certain problems. Raza used to complain, like old Raza would have complained, oh my God, I don't have the thing, and I'm not going to get my ice cream. And But now it's, okay, this is the problem. What's the solution? So since I don't have this, what else can I replace it with? Because I'm going to get my popsicle. I'm going to eat the popsicle. So what do I got to do to make sure the popsicle going to get a stick inside of it? You know, like, I'm just so grateful that I could see what I train my children, like, they apply it in real life, you know? So I'm just like, oh my gosh. But that wouldn't be till way in the future, but it's something that was like, oh my gosh, what if I do something like, I could teach courses, you know, like, psh, baby, y'all ain't even seen the beginning of what is to come. Okay? And then, you know, Vaughn, when he went, well, now he's in the hospital, but he would wear clothes, and I would buy him clothes that, well, one shirt said never give up. And it was so nice to see him put it on the first time, because I'm just like, oh my gosh. Another business idea. We could make clothes, start a company, because listen, Vaughn, we treat him like he's normal, okay? Like, as if he doesn't have the disabilities that he has now. We talk to him just like we did before. He wears clothes just like he did before. Like, he gets dressed up. I want to continue that, but what if I make like his own shirts or clothes or line of clothes that had inspirational, you know? Never give up. Always think positive. And Vaughn, you know, I don't know if I would ever share more pictures or videos of him, but like, I could just, from the neck down, I could show maybe that of him wearing, like, I don't ever know. What if I never do that and I just wear, and me and my children wear the clothes that would be made in honor of him. And then the income that we make is going to continue to pay for his treatments, you know? Like, and then I can take him to all these specialists that want to help him. Like, what? So many ideas, you know? I'm always getting ideas. And when I talk to my friends, I'm always, and like they tell me certain things, I always get, that's a business idea. There you go. You could do this. Oh my God, you could do this, sis. You know, I am that friend that finds a way for my friends to make money running their own business, because I want to see them succeed the same. Okay, like, I seriously have the best of friends too. And I feel like you really know who your friends are when you go through hard times. And I'm telling you, I would be on Zoom. We would literally go to bed on Zoom. We would stay up when I first had to leave my mom's house and run with my children in the RV. Like, and we were not that day, but a couple days later, I had a rough time. Not seeing Vaughn at the hospital because I was scared for my safety was so bad. Like, I was having a hard time, and a hard time in general, you know, because it's like, not only did I witness finding in a horrible, you know, but then I get blamed, and then lies are being told about me giving him this, me giving him that, or he's not this or that, or I'm refusing, or I'm not letting, or I'm just like, what? To be blamed for something so horrific? It's like, what? And Zoom, we would do Zoom every day, and they would always jump, and sometimes we wouldn't even be talking, but I could see their face on the Zoom, and it made me feel like I'm not alone. And we did that. We did that for a long time, and that helped me. And it's like, how can I not be so loyal to these people who are just like, oh my God, incredible people, incredible. You know, Chrissy coming down to come visit me, like, what? I needed help from a friend, you know? And hopefully soon, me and my friends will all get together. And when we do, we're going to talk about how this experience was for all of us. Because it really affected them too. They were harassed too. My friends were harassed based off of the lies that were being spread about me. My mother was harassed based off of the lies that were being spread about me. They went through a lot. And then also trying to stay quiet, that was hard for them too, because they knew the truth and they wanted to defend, but they also knew that that's not what I wanted. So that was hard for them to have everything that they could say that would stop it, but choose not to, because they were respecting my wishes. That is a true friend, because I didn't want nobody to speak on my behalf. And nobody that's in my circle ever did. Nobody did. Nobody spoke up that knows me on a personal level, because they followed my lead, because it's nobody's shoes but mine. Even my mom, like, that's her son, but she is following my lead, you know? It's hard. It was hard. So anyways, I'm going to spray my face. I don't think I have eyelashes that I want to use, because the lashes that I have now, I think they're going to just kind of take away this really pretty wing, and I don't want to do that. So like, even now, my friends, they check on me often. You know, like, they know the things that are happening currently behind closed doors. It's a support system that I feel like is irreplaceable. And I'm so grateful that I have that, because, you know, social media, my supporters, that was a support system for me too. And at that point, it just wasn't safe for me. So I had to leave my supporters, and we had over 400 stay the whole time. Now, Slay Mafia, you will see a much lower number in Slay Mafia, the actual group. But for some reason, it's weird. Some supporters get kicked out of that group, which is weird. But I almost never post there. I only post on this page. So my Slay Mafia is supporters. It's not the actual group. It's my supporters. But I've always had much more supporters than even in that group, because for whatever reason, I don't know why, but you know, like, it's just incredible that I still felt that. And people would make posts in Slay Mafia. They would make posts letting me know, like, dude, I didn't realize how, you know, I thought it might be easier as more time went on since Dre's not live, but it's not. Like, it just made me feel like, oh my gosh, do you really want to know the value that other people have for you? Then they will feel, if you are ever absent, they are going to feel it. And it made me feel like, oh my gosh, because I naturally look at me negative. Like, me being a positive thinker, it's not because I'm born that way or that comes automatic. Like, for me, it was hard for me to be a positive thinker because I am automatically negative. But I don't want to be that way. I hate being negative. It's so irritating. It's like, why? Don't give your energy. But I automatically go to that naturally. So I have to work to break out of that habit. I don't want to be that way. I want to be this way. And once you continue to do it, it gets easier and easier. Because just like building muscles, you might not be able to lift a 20-pound weight. Like, for me, even 20 pounds used to be heavy. You might not be able to lift it, but 1 pound at a time, 1 pound, and you pick it up. Then you jump up to 2 pounds and, you know, increase. The more you do something, the stronger that you get and the easier it'll become. Don't mean that life is easy. That is not what that means. Sure don't. But if you have the right people in your life, including Jehovah, you can get through anything. And I thoroughly believe that. Because I am my own testimony. I look at myself like, how did I even get through this? But I also know how. It wasn't on my own. I had the best support system. The brothers and sisters in my congregation who would check up on me, you know, like, dude, they were so supportive because they know me. They know my family. My people in my congregation actually see me 2 times a week. Like, we talk to each other. Like, social media is different, you know, like, as much as you can get to know me on here, it's different. It's so different, you know, because also on this page, I talk about me. It's my life. Slay with Dre Mccray, not slay with Joe Schmo. It's not slay with Von Mccray. It's slay with Dre Mccray. Because I've seen on some recent videos, they're like, you're always talking about yourself. Well, I don't know who else I would be talking about. It's my business. I'm going to mind my business. I'm not going to mind somebody else's business. Why would I talk about somebody else? See, that's where people mess up, is they talk about other people instead of focusing on their own. So I'm going to talk about me because that's all I know. That's the only business that I have the right to discuss is my business, not nobody else's business but mine. So it's just like, that's such a weird question to ask, but I don't think people actually think about that. They just want to portray me as narcissistic. So you're talking about yourself. All you do, well, who the fudge would I thought? Who do you know? And I said fudge, so sorry. And I need to stop saying that. That is a bad habit also. I need to stop replacing bad words. That's not good either. That is something that I need to work on. It's not appropriate. And I don't want my children to do it either. So I'm glad that they don't, but listen, I'm not perfect either. I am so imperfect. But I also see how despite my imperfect, despite my flaws, despite what I need to work on, despite what I need to let go of, despite some of my old personality that just keeps creeping up, I know that I have God's favor because of how I'm blessed. And there is no question about that. And that's the beautiful thing. And that's like Nevaeh and Zach, for example. just because you are this way, or I don't even know what was said, but let's say, I'm assuming there were really bad negative stuff said. Just because that is being said, I don't believe that you're a bad person at all. You know, that doesn't make you an awful person. Go ahead, Mommy. Turn the video. You made it? Yeah. Look at what Boo made.
Bella lost the video where she has her eyeballs really crazy, so this is the best one I could find.
Kona is cray. And posted it. Oh my gosh. No. See what I mean? Thank you so much to the people who are responding to Nikki in a tactful way. But I can see that she got her way of thinking from someone else. I can tell that she is listening to someone else's false narrative. And I'm going to put out the correct narrative eventually. And I will make special videos for that where it is specifically on the drama kind of thing, you know? But until then, that is the perfect example of someone thinking that they know and then judging me for it when they have no idea what actually happened. But it's like they were lied to. So even though that she is obviously spreading something that ain't true and coming at me, and she shouldn't, she was manipulated. And at the same time, like, she's wrong for it, but I kind of understand it. Just like, you know, it's horrible when people abuse others. Especially, like, I love watching Law and Order, and I would see it a lot where the person who would, like, sexually assault someone, it's because when they were little, they were assaulted too. So it doesn't make what they did right as an adult. They were bad, wrong. They need to pay for the fact that they assaulted somebody else. You kind of also understand that this person is carrying trauma too, which is why they did that. Which don't make it no better. It ain't no excuse. That person is accountable for their actions, all of that. But it kind of gives you a perspective of why the person is the way they do. And I see that with the people in the comments, you know? Like, someone probably bullied you too. You know, someone probably bullied you too. And now you are bullying others because you learned this behavior. So I can almost guarantee it. I can almost guarantee that the people who, you know, speak on what they do not know and make it seem like they're heroes because they're trying to help other people to see the real and all of that, they are hurt people too. And I have no doubt that they've been through a lot. I have no doubt that they've been bullied. So they think that this is what they need to do, but it's not where it's at, sis. You know, like, you attract what you put out. And I can only imagine what's happening in someone's life when they put out that type of negativity, you know? It sucks when you listen to make money. Oh, but see, and it's not just the people that do videos. That's not even, it's people that listen too, you know? It's like, you're accountable for your actions. Like, even though you got your false information somewhere, you have to own what you just said. It doesn't make it any better, you know? Let me stand by this window because I got this natural light. Is this a good natural light? No, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Like right here. Ooh! Listen, we started with the crust show and we're ending with glam show. Okay, I'm gonna get off now because I got lots of things to do. I love you guys, and I'll see you, supporters, I'll see you a little bit later. Love you. Bye.